Let's go over this crazy market here. Crazy day, up and down, 2% up, or 2% down, 2% up, and 2% down. Ended up negative 0.63%. You could make a lot of money today, and you could also lose a lot of money today very easily. For me personally, I broke even in one of my accounts. In the other account, I lost some. I broke about even because I had SPXS as a hedge. I sold that, but then I lost money on my puts. So I broke about even basically in both counts. But it was not a good day of trading for me because most of these moves were they're tricky. Like this move right here, I wasn't expecting a move to go from 355.90 all the way to 363 and how long? 2 hours and 45 minutes, and we're up. I mean, the VIX is high, so that you can see those moves. I wasn't expecting that. I got stopped out right here on I thought it was going to be a fourth wave. Kept on going, got stopped out there. And then I wasn't ready for this move. I didn't have any calls at the time, but I was trying to put on a hedge, and then it dropped 2% in like 30 minutes. So it was a tricky day. If you were in the right spot though, and then you just rode it and watched the VIX, you could have made some pretty good money on some of these moves if you were able to hold through them all. It's kind of hard to hold the whole move, but anyway, let's get into the charts. So what I see here is I see this as either A, B, C, A, and then A, B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, B, which if that was the case, we'd be looking for a C wave that would probably go, whoops, that's not right. This would probably go, that's the wrong way. If this were the case, we'd be looking at 382.71 all the way to 391.16 as our targets. This would mean that we bottomed right here as far as the waves go. Obviously, we went lower than that, but it would mean that we have an ABC move that would put this move basically being ABC, and then we'd be looking at A, B, C higher, probably somewhere between 383 and 391. If that were the case, like I said in past videos, it would basically look like this. We'd go up here, and then we would see later in the year or in 2023 more downside. So I think there's a good chance that could happen. And then obviously the more likely, or the one that looks more likely, is that we just had A, B, C and it ended right here. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right here. That would be the overall first wave. And we'd be looking for a 50% retracement from there, which would take us to right around 367.78. So that would be a second wave right there. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if we get some volatility tomorrow and that happens. I would not be surprised, even though it seems kind of far-fetched right now. I would not be surprised. And we would get a third wave. If this happened, we'd get a third wave to 342, and then probably hit the pre-COVID high for the overall fifth wave right here. So those are the two scenarios I see now. Now that we know this is a 5-wave move. So then if we zoom in here on the lower time frame to see where we're at in the chart, after we hit the fifth wave, we have basically like a 333 here, A, B, C for the overall A wave. And then this right here, let's go down to the 1-minute time frame. Just to show you this isn't a first wave, this looks like a corrective wave to me. It looks like A, B, C, B, C. So whole thing A, B, C, A. A, B, C, B, and then we have 1, A, B, C, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the first wave, second wave, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the overall third wave. And then currently I have us in a fourth wave in which this doesn't matter what scenario it is. This is what I have for both scenarios. Fourth wave, it actually hit the 0.38 fib. And it could come up here to the 50% retracement tomorrow morning. It just can't cross into the first wave most likely, but I would suspect that it's pretty much topped out. And if that's the case, we'd be looking for tomorrow morning this to fall to about 355 would be my target. So maybe first thing in the morning we get 355, and then that should complete the overall B wave. So we'd have A, and then we'd have B down here. And then the thing is, if you look at, this would end up being an expanded flat again. And so then we would take, let's see, 355. Our targets for the C wave, again, would be the 1.61 fib, which would hit the second wave right there. Or it could just go down to, or go up to 364.76. We'd be getting a lot of shallow second waves. So anywhere in there would be my target for the second wave. And then after that, we would go down. So maybe Powell says something dovish, and we go up here tomorrow, and then we get CPI, and it's not good, and we go down. I don't know the scenario of how it's going to work out, but that's what it looks like to me. We're going to get a C wave higher after a move down to 355 in the morning. So that's the most likely scenario. After that, we get that move down to 355 and we bounce. I would be looking, if we're going to go higher to 380 to 390, we're probably going to want pullback. So that would be ABC, pullback, and then another move higher. So that's possible. It would look like this. And I don't know what the 1.61 fib of 367 is. It's not even close to that. But we could get an extended C wave to get to that target. So that's possible. Or we get a bounce and then we go straight down. Those are basically the two options I see because this is not an impulsive wave. So even if we do go up here to 380, 390, we're going to come back down later in the year. So basically that's what I see on that. And on the VIX, we got close to taking out the highs. We did not get there though. Still looking for the highs. I feel like it's just waiting to go up to the highs. And I think we probably are going to see the highs here in the next couple of days if this 5-wave move plays out. But nothing is set in stone. Still looking to break 34.89. Dollar. Dollar was barely higher today. Still looks like it might. I'm on the 5-minute time frame. Let's see. Still looks like a corrective wave, and it could come down here, which would be bullish and would play into the scenario where we come up here, bounce, and go up to 385 to 390. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll put the key takeaways in the description, but basically, in summary, I'm expecting 355 in the morning, and then I'm expecting a bounce to at least 364.72 all the way up to 367.89 or even higher. The 1.61 fib of the overall A wave right here is right at 367.78. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Check out the key takeaways if you missed something in the video. And other than that, good luck trading tomorrow. It's going to be volatile. If you're trading tomorrow, remember that your options are going to lose value pretty quickly because the VIX is going to be super high. And so it's not even that good of a day to trade, really. And it's going to be super crazy back and forth. I'm expecting Thursday's going to be like that too. So you could try in the money options, which have less theta decay. You could try that if you're trying to trade options. But if you don't want to do that, maybe take it easy and just watch tomorrow and see what happens, because it's going to be really, really wild. Anyway, put what you did today, make any money in the comments, and like and subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow.